I am going to render a poem titled Tell Your Story by Lebo Mashile. Here goes. After they have fed off of your memories, erased dreams from your eyes, broken the seams of sanity, and glued what's left together with lies. After the choices and voices have left you alone, and silence grows solid, adhering like flesh to your bones. They have always known your spirit's home lay in your gentle sway, light and substance, but jaded mirrors and false prophets have a way of removing you from yourself. You who lives with 7 names, you who walks with 7 faces, none can eliminate your pain. Tell your story, let it nourish you, sustain you, and claim you. Tell your story, let it feed you, heal you, and release you. Tell your story, let it twist and remix your shattered heart. Tell your story until your past stops tearing your present apart. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much and welcome to Mokete Moetela show. This is August month, Women's Month, and I will be running a series called Shifting Grounds. So the series will run the whole month of August, and I will be presenting topics around womanhood and just to celebrate women at large. I will also be sharing messages that I've been presenting to various women's conferences and forums. So it's going to be a very an exciting journey. And also August is my birth month. So I'm hoping that really I'm going to have fun and see beautiful things happening. So this series will be sponsored by Namadisha Mending Center, which specializes in personal development programs, coaching, mental health care, professional development services. So now we are going to run a few clips for you just to welcome you back into my show and for the month of August. Here we go. So I am going to conclude this evening with this poem, but only just the last stanza of the poem. And I'm loving these poems and I'm using them to set the tone for all the episodes that we are going to run for this month, because I am an advocate for women, for Black women to get up and to speak and to express themselves. Speaking is not only about being an advocate for something in the media, but also to speak your truth around you. Let people know you for who you really are. We just know you from you just know me as a young girl from Mulejara, but you don't know what I truly believe in. It's time we create platforms. We speak our minds. I, for instance, believe in women who get up and do something for themselves. Women who understand who they are, women who lead, women who understand that when their heels touch the ground, they are ready to crush the serpent and face the day forward. Women, I believe we have the power to own up and shape our future the way we want it and not leave it in another person's hands. Not leave our happiness to depend on our children. Our happiness should not depend on our friends. Our happiness should not depend on our families or our partners. We can own this and actually lead our lives lead ourselves so that we can be able to lead others. But we are going to explore all these topics in the next episode. So I'm going to close this with a poem by Nikita Gill, an ode to fearless women. This is just the last stanza, and I will be wishing you a very good night. Here it goes. Defined by no man, you are your own story, blazing through the world, turning history into her story. And when they dare to tell you about all the things you cannot be, you smile and tell them, I am both war and woman, and you cannot stop me. Thank you and have a good night.